All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over the top 8 PPC trends to watch for and use in 2019. So, the first one is going to be the rise of shopping and product ads, and really the continued rise of shopping and product ads. So, these aren't brand new, but the fastest growing PPC advertising network right now is Amazon. And if we just look at a simple search for bedding, you can see there's sponsored. This whole section up top is sponsored. We keep scrolling down. The top 3 products are sponsored right here. We continue to scroll down. You're going to see sponsored products within the search results right here. So there's this one sponsored right here, this one sponsored right here. Keep scrolling down. The bottom row right here is all sponsored as well. And then we keep going down and there's even more at the bottom. So just the rise of shopping and product ads, and in particular the rise of Amazon, it's really going to continue to grow in 2019. So looking at Google shopping ads, if you have an e-commerce website, you have to be running Google sponsored ads. So they're Google shopping ads, shopping campaigns, and you're going to see all these different products here, which will take you directly to a page where you can buy this product. So the rise of the shopping and product ads has been going on for several years, but you're really going to see it across every single network, and you need to have your products really across everywhere. So Pinterest, they released this in late 2017. It started to grow in 2018. I think it's going to continue to grow in 2019, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Pinterest add another campaign objective just related to shopping. So their traffic ads kind of accomplish this goal now, but if you can see something like this, so you have a pin of someone wearing an outfit and you click on these different areas on the pin and it's going to pull up the actual things that she's wearing. So it's going to help people really find the things that they're looking for. And Facebook, they released collection ads at the end of 2017. They started to grow in 2018. I think you're going to continue to see them grow in 2019. So instant storefront, instant lookbook. So different ways for people to see your products and really ultimately go to your website and buy them. So the first trend is just the continued rise of shopping and product ads and making sure that you're running your ads across all these different channels and measuring how well your ads are performing to see what your cost per conversion is, what your return on ad spend is. Now, number 2 is going to be really the continued growth of smart bidding strategies, testing, automation, machine learning. So these things have all started to grow the past couple years, but you're really going to see them be in use and continue to grow. And it's going to add more competition when you're competing against other advertisers. So we actually created a smart bidding tutorial last year. So you can see right here, Google AdWords Smart Bidding, the Google Ads bid strategies you need to use. So we'll put all these links and URLs in the video description. But when you look at Google, they have smart bidding strategies like target cost per acquisition, target return on ad spend, maximize conversions, and then enhance CPC. So you're going to see a lot of target return on ad spend, especially if you have an e-commerce website or you're able to really put a value on your conversions. So Google Ads has a ton of these smart bidding strategies, and they're really what you need to be using so your campaigns can really drive you a positive return on ad spend. So they're called smart bidding strategies, and they're known as auction time bidding strategies. So rather than you saying, okay, I want to spend $1 per click on this specific keyword, you start getting data from Google and other advertising networks, and you're able to use these other bidding strategies to really maximize them and get the most out of your budget. So we look at Bing ads. They also have a lot of smart bidding strategies. So maximize clicks, again, maximize conversions, target CPA are really the ones you want to be using is maximize conversions and target CPA. Make sure you have conversion tracking set up everywhere. We're going to be putting out a lot of tutorials for all these different channels. So you want to make sure you're doing this and using the smart bidding strategies so that you can drive and get the most out of your budget. So we look at Facebook here. Another thing is they have a lot of the best bidding strategies. They had maximized conversion campaigns for really a while now. So some of the bidding strategies are highest value. So basically just return me the highest value you can within my budget. A minimum return on ad spend. So you say, okay, if I spend $100, I want to at least have a return of $50. I want to at least have a return of $125. So it really depends on how much you're able to drive from Facebook. And another one is target cost. So looking at a target cost per conversion, a target cost per click. So just some different bidding strategies that really you're trying to drive as many conversions as possible within your budget and ultimately drive the most revenue as possible within your budget. Now, same with LinkedIn, they also have different types of bids. You could do maximum bids or automated bids. So, with automated bids for certain campaigns, you're able to maximize for conversions. So, you're not really worried about how many clicks you're driving. You're really just worried about conversions and hopefully trying to increase that revenue as you go. So, the main thing with automation is you still need to test. So, with Facebook, if you find a campaign that works for you, you find targeting that works for you, it doesn't mean the job is done. It means you want to continue to test new targeting, continue to test new advertisements, and ultimately try to get the most out of these bidding strategies. And same with all the other advertising networks. So it's not just full automation, it's really using these smart bidding strategies and automated bidding strategies along with the testing that you're already doing. Now, the next thing is going to be the continued rise in audience targeting and really layering different audiences in with your targeting. So, Google has released a lot new for audiences. So, if you look at audience targeting, you're able to target keywords, you're able to target audience as well, and adjust your bids accordingly for both. And if we look at the different types of audience targeting you can use, so in a display campaign, you can target all these different audience types: affinity, custom intent, in market, remarketing similar audiences. And the same goes for search. You can target a lot of different audiences, really everything besides affinity. So in market, remarketing, customer match, similar audiences. And then video, same thing: affinity, custom intent, life events, in market, remarketing, customer match. So if you're running a video, let's say you're trying to sell a product to people who have recently graduated from college, people who have recently moved into a new home, you're able to target people by different life events. You're able to target people when they're in market for something that they're actually looking for. Now, these aren't all brand new, these audiences, but you're going to continue to see the rise of audience targeting to go along with keywords. I've seen some things that kind of keywords are going to be phased away. I don't believe that at all. I think it's just a matter of using both targeting methods and trying to reach as many people as possible. So maybe you're running in search campaign, maybe you're running a remarketing audience for your search keywords. Instead of targeting exact match keywords, maybe you want to keep it a little bit more broad. So if you're selling something like Nike shoes, for example, somebody's already visited your website, they go back to the search engine, they start typing, looking for more shoes, more sneakers, whatever it is. Maybe you leave it a little bit more open because you already know that you have an interested audience there. So some different strategies you can use to really layer audiences along with keywords. It doesn't mean keywords are going away whatsoever. I think it's just going to be that audiences are really going to rise for your campaigns and ad groups so that you can get the most out of your budget. Ultimately, that's what the ultimate goal is out of advertising. So using all of this data to your advantage when it comes to audiences and then the things that they are typing in will really help you get the most out of your budget. Now, the next thing we kind of covered with some of the shopping and product ads, so some really visual search ads. So when you're typing in different things into different search engines, you're going to get a lot of visual ads rather than just your standard text ads like this. Not that they're going away either. But one good example here is, let's just say, for example, I'm looking at the top hotels in Miami. You're going to see your standard ads at the top here. We continue to scroll down. This whole part is basically another advertisement. So if I click on view 172 hotels, let's say I want to look at the Four Seasons Hotel Miami. So right here, ads, check availability. So if I start checking availability, I click off to one of these partners, it's going to consider that an advertisement click because either these are Google hotel ads. You're going to see them on mobile as well. And it's just going to be different ways for people to kind of use visual elements in their advertisements. And I think it's going to expand beyond hotels. You're going to see it for a variety of different industries because Google released hotel ads, I believe, last year or in 2017. They've continued to grow. They continue to make it look a lot better so that you really don't have to leave Google to be able to search for your entire trip. And they're working with a lot of different partners. So when you click off, it's going to be an advertisement click. So I say the rise of visual search is only going to continue. You're going to see text ads like you always have, but you're going to see more so people can kind of scroll through and look at different images of whatever it is you're trying to sell. And I think you're going to continue to see that rise throughout this year and into next year. So, number 5 is really the continued importance and growth of attribution modeling and cross-channel tracking and understanding where your conversions are coming from. So, let's just say, for example, someone finds your website through organic search. They end up following you on Facebook. They click through one of your Facebook posts to your website. They go back to Google Ads. They search something related to your website, your ads there. They click through your ad. They're already familiar with your brand. You have what they're looking for. They buy something. Now, how do you attribute that conversion? Is it to organic search? Is it to Facebook? what made that person purchase. The most important thing is understanding the paths that people are taking throughout really like a 7-day period, a 30-day period, and understanding how that conversion path drives you the most value. So, understanding how to credit for sales and conversions to touch points and conversion paths is going to continue to grow, especially as people kind of take different paths towards a conversion. So in the past, we've talked a lot about funnels where you've said, okay, we're going to have this person watch our video and then maybe they'll click on our display ad and then maybe they'll click on a search ad and purchase something or whatever your funnel was. You're not going to see as many funnels where you have just one way that people are going to come into your website. And this has been happening for several years as well. But I think the most important thing is understanding how to value your traffic. So if we look at Google Analytics here, I have some data open for my website Farmhouse Goals. If I'm looking at the different types of conversion paths that people can take and different type of attribution models I can look at, so there's last interaction, last non-direct click, last Google Ads click, first interaction, linear, time decay, position based. They're all different attribution models. I plan to go over all these in a tutorial. But if you look at just something like last interaction, it's going to look at the last interaction total conversions and total conversion value. Now, it might change a little bit as you start to click on different things here. So let's just look at first interaction. So first interaction takes a little bit away from organic search. So it's saying, okay, someone came here maybe as a referral first, and then they went to organic search. And as your first interaction is a little bit different than last interaction, time decay, so how things change over time. So this really can affect the way that you look at conversions and look at how you value your traffic because you can see where your traffic turns into conversions, whether you're using paid search, paid social, and where your traffic is coming from. So understanding cross-channel tracking and attributing traffic to conversions is really going to become more and more important so you know where to spend your budget, where to spend your time. Now, number 6, I kind of went over this with the top hotels in Miami example, where you're seeing some really good ads for local products and services. Now, I think that's going to continue to grow as Google kind of rolls out more of these for different industries. So, for example, if I look at plumbers near me, I'm going to get your standard text ads at the top, and then down here I'm going to see some of these map ads. So Google Maps ads, I click on more places, you're going to get ads at the top here. I think you're going to continue to see this grow. So the importance of having a good Google My Business page along with running ads, particularly local ads to people within your market where you're targeting, you're going to see a lot of different things here where people can easily go through your advertisement and book the service, buy a product, whatever it is. And it's going to be important to have these top results because these are what people are clicking on, whether it says ad here or not. So having an ad with good reviews, having a good Google My Business page is really going to help with the growth of local companies. And I think local companies that aren't already established with a ton of clients that are trying to gain new customers every day, that aren't running these ads, it's going to become more and more difficult to compete. So the last two, somewhat related, but we saw a big expansion with video campaigns and particular using video at all stages. So whether you're using a video campaign for branding or whether you're using a video campaign to drive more conversions, there's really been a growth of that. So if we just look over at the side here, there's create a video campaign, create a true view for shopping campaigns. That's a video ads to drive shopping clicks. Create a true view for action campaigns. That's a video campaign to drive conversions on your website. So we look at different targeting for video campaigns. One of the big things that really expanded was target CPA bidding for video ads. So that's really something that you didn't see as much. It was really just, everything was really geared towards cost per view bidding, where you were just trying to get as many views as possible, as much engagement as possible, really more of a branding and awareness play in the past. Now, video is going to be turning into more trying to get more conversions to your website. And again, this is where attribution modeling comes in because if you can see where people have interacted with your brand and how that leads them to a conversion, video plays an important role in that. So using different targeting methods is really going to help you, and using different bidding strategies for videos will help you as well. Now that will lead us right into number 8. So one of the big things is, and this is our last PPC trend, is creating your different campaigns with different goals in mind. So rather than having just one campaign and saying, okay, well, this goal with this campaign, we're going to be doing branding, awareness, conversions, everything. Rather than doing that, you're going to see there's different goals for different campaigns. So with video campaigns, You can do leads, website traffic, and then product and brand consideration, brand awareness, and reach. So I could see a lot more where you have a video campaign set up with audiences that are more likely to buy at the current time, and you're trying to get them to buy your products and services right away. And then you're going to see more with brand awareness and reach, completely separate campaigns for separate goals, rather than saying that, okay, both of these are going to do the same exact thing. You might even run completely different videos where, if you're looking at a travel website, for example, or a travel destination, maybe with brand awareness and reach, they're trying to reach just family travelers, broad family travelers, and saying, hey, this is a great travel destination for families, consider it. Whereas leads, you're trying to look more at, okay, you've shown some interest in beach vacations, particularly in the Southeast. Consider this area because this is a great family beach vacation destination. So using different goals for different campaigns and creating each campaign with a goal in mind, and understanding that maybe one of your campaigns isn't going to drive the most return on ad spend with that current budget, but it's going to create some brand awareness and reach to people who aren't completely familiar with what it is you have to offer. So if you have any questions about these PPC trends, leave them in the comments section. If there's anything you think I missed, please let me know. These are the 8 top PPC trends I really see growing in 2019 and beyond, and things that you should really start to look at and hop on and trying to optimize for your own brand. Thank you for watching our video today, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.